Hello, my black and white brothers. Welcome to my channel. I'm Alpha Anime. This is What If Deku was Son of Ban and Elaine Part 1. I'll say I like that better. My voice sounded much better. Okay, so y'all picked this one, which I'm actually kind of surprised. I was actually kind of expecting Escanor and Merlin, so I had a whole storyline freaking plan, but Ban and Elaine is good as well. So yeah. By the way, since I forgot to say it in my last video, me and Manly Man made up. Thank you for actually commenting on his videos. That was helpful. But also, you can stop now, because for some reason, like a freaking dummy, I forgot to say that in the last video. And to those who did comment on his videos before, thank you. He's probably gonna get pissed at me for saying thank you, but you know what? I don't care. He called me dumb. So you know what? I don't. Oh frick! Sorry, something fell off my bed. Okay, so let me get back on topic and head into this what if. So I know. Okay, you know what? I know how to start this. So how this starts is Bon and Elaine. They finally get together after years of them not being together, like freaking dummies. Oh no, wait, she was dead. Frick! Now I sound like an inconsistent piece of crap. So yeah, what's his name? Bon learned how to give some of his immortality, and if you haven't read the manga, you wouldn't know that. So sorry for the spoiler. So Bon knows how to give part of his immortality. So he shares immortality with Elaine and says, "Okay, so now we'll live for about 1,000,000 years each. We'll be invulnerable for about 1,000,000 years each." So after 1,000,000 years, of the crew is dead. Seven deadly sins, they're dead. Rest in peace, Meliodas, my bro. He finally got what he wanted, and now they're dead. so yeah. Elaine finally, after 500,000 years, allows Bon to smash. Okay, bro. You know what? I'm gonna go with it. He allows Bon to smash, and at this point, quirks have started, all that stuff. So now it's the modern day. So Deku. So after they smash, finally, Elaine gives birth to Izuku, a boy with green hair. Don't ask me how, it just happens. Or you know what? He has white hair, because white hair is freaking awesome. You know, I can't go into detail without seeming like I'm a freaking weirdo. So when Deku's... Okay, give me a second. So after all that crap happens, when he's born, nothing really happens. Well, after when he gains consciousness and he knows what the fuck he's doing, Bon and Elaine start showing him heroes. And since they were technically heroes back in the day, I mean in the day, like 500,000 freaking years. So they start showing him heroes, and they especially like one called All Might. Since he just seems like overall nice person. Since they like All Might, Deku starts loving All Might like all holy, and his only dream was to become a hero. Elaine and Bon were happy at this, and I want to make Bon and Elaine part of the story, but I don't know how. It's easier with Tatsumaki and Mobs, since their personalities contradict each other so well. It's funny. I'll try my best. Okay. Yo, I keep getting lost. So after all this, he meets Bakugo and he makes friends with Bakugo and all that. Y'all know what happens. A few days after Bakugo becomes 4, he gets his quirk and it's really cool. Deku is like, "Oh, I hope my quirk's as good as yours." What's his name? Bakugo says, "Get as good of a quirk as you want, Deku. No, not Deku, Izuku, but it'll never be as good as mine." So, while this happens, Deku becomes 4, and he wakes Bon and Elaine up and starts pushing them, saying, "Wake up, wake up!" Deku's cute. Little Deku's cute, so I'm just gonna do the voice. "Wake up, wake up!" They say, "What? We trying to sleep here." Deku says, "It's my 4th birthday. That means my quirk should have came by now." Bon and Elaine look at each other and like, "Oh, frick. We forgot to tell him that we're from 500,000 years ago, so he doesn't have a quirk." They're like, well, poo. This is gonna be a great day, because they know that he wants to be a hero, but they also know that he definitely inherited their powers. Because why not? So when they get up, they get out of the bed and they head to the quirk doctor. They say, sorry, but your kid is quirkless." They're like, "Well, called it." And Deku's like, you could just see Deku's life shatter before his eyes, and he's so sad. They say, "Wow." No. The doctor asks, "What are your quirks?" Bond says, "Immortality," or no, regenerative abilities. Elaine says, "Wind control." So yeah, when that stuff happens, they're like, "Well, we don't see your boy having any of those, but there's a slim chance, very slim, that he can gain a quirk later in life, but it's very rare." So yeah, Elaine starts cuddling Deku, trying to make him feel better, and Bon gets the princess. "Hey Zuko, don't worry, we'll get you ice cream, and we'll get you ice cream. We'll go to the park." So when this happens, Deku gets his ice cream. They head to the park. Bakugo sees Deku and then it's like, "Hey Zuko, have you found out your quirk yet?" He says, "Well, the doctor said I'm something called quirkless." So yeah, when he says this, Bakugo says, "Quirkless, huh? They have a name for you, Deku. That means useless." Deku, what the heck? What's going on? There's so much noise. Give me a second. When Deku hears this, he's like, "What?" Sorry for that background noise. After that, he then proceeds to get bullied. Up until the time where Bakugo is bullying another kid, like you see in the anime, when he gets beat up. But then when this happens, he says, "Stop it, Kachan." After that, Bakugo says, "What you gonna do about it? You can't be a hero without a quirk." They then Bakugo and his goons start rushing at Deku. Deku then puts his hand down and says, "Stop!" And then they just see Bakugo and the goons fly, like, straight Team Rocket blasting off again out of here. Bakugo gets him and says, "What the heck? Oh, looks like you're not as useless as we thought, Deku. Let's see what we can do with your quirk." Deku is happy about this, and they just literally forget about the kid that was just getting bullied, and then he escapes. So they they learn how to use Deku's quirk, and then Deku realizes that his quirk is like his mom's. He then says, wait, let me try something. He then starts doing something, and before you know it, kid is floating. Bakugo looks out and says, wow, you can fly as well. Deku says, looks like Devil Wing Kid isn't gonna be the only one taking to the skies. Bakugo and Deku start laughing. So yeah. When he gets home, he goes up to his parents and says, Mom, Dad, I have a quirk. They're like, oh, what is it? He then says, I can do what mommy can do. I can do wind shit. Well, I'm probably gonna have to bleep that one out. Frick. When he does this, when he demonstrates it and he basically throws a chair across the wall and across the room, like, wow, amazing. So after that, a few years later, now he's about, let's say he's 8. Bakugo and Deku are training when Bakugo lets off a gigantic explosion, like bigger than usual, and they see, and Deku starts flying back. When he flies back, he flies into some kind of straight trash, and he's stabbed through the chest. Bakugo starts running over and says, "Oh, I'm sorry." Deku says, What's going on? It doesn't hurt that much." Well, y'all are gonna probably say, well, Bon can feel pain. Well, I'm saying, yeah, no, he can feel pain. But the thing is, have you heard of a little thing called the 10 Commandments? That guy literally cut through a freaking mountain, and and my man Bon could take it like a champ. Deku carefully removes himself from the spike, and they see Deku's wound healing really quickly, like instant healing. And as soon as it came, the wound was started closing, and in a few seconds the wound was completely healed. Deku and Bakugo looked at it and was like, "What? My dad's quirk as well? Did they just like form some kind of combo or something?" So yeah. When he gets home, he goes to his parents and like, "Yo, I think I got dad's quirk as well." They're like, "Wow, wait, how'd you realize it?" Deku says, "Well, me and Kachan were training, and then he set off a big explosion, and it sent me flying, and I got and I kind of got impaled by some straight trash." They're like, "What? Are you what? Excuse me?" They're like, "Well, at least you have healing, so you're not dead." Deku says, "What a relief." I'm gonna end it off here, guys. Wait, no, not just yet. So they go to school. He starts showing it off, and now it's time for the main course of the anime. Okay, so this one I'm gonna leave it off, guys. Sorry that this one is super short. I'm just really tired, and I don't wanna mess up the story at the beginning just yet, because I'm tired, so it's hard for me to think. So yeah, stay cool, stay safe, and wear a seatbelt. No, wear a mask, frick. Wear both. Double team.